Hey guys, so I'm here to do a very quick tutorial for you. It's gonna be kind of a get ready with me video. I'm doing this very simple look with a bright bold lip and metallic eyeliner that I wore in my haul video. People have asked to see this tutorial, so I'm doing it for you. And I'm leaving right now, so yeah, stay tuned for the tutorial and I'll talk to you soon. First, I'm gonna apply some of this eyeshadow helper from Lime Crime in my brows. I haven't applied moisturizer or anything else to my face. I'm doing my brows first, as usual, because this way I can make sure that they don't slip and slide around during the day or even while I'm doing my makeup. So I apply that eyeshadow helper, which is going to help make sure they stay in place and they're budge proof, smudge proof, and waterproof. I'm also going to go ahead and apply some of my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. This is the anti-aging version, and I'm using two separate primers because the eyeshadow helper is a little bit drying and I like to actually put something that's a little bit more gentle on my eyelids for actual eyeshadow application. And because I have oily lids, this primer is going to make sure that my eyeshadow doesn't crease throughout wear. I'm going to make sure I work the product through my eyebrows with a toothbrush that is only used for this purpose, so don't worry about it. I'm just working it through my brows, making sure it's evenly distributed and there's no excess product in the hairs. Now I'm going to go ahead and fill in my eyebrows using my Anastasia Brow Wiz, and I'm just going to work this product through my brows and fill them in very naturally. Once the product is applied, I can go ahead and brush through with the spoolie end to make sure that there are no harsh lines and the product goes through my brows and looks very natural. I'm also going to grab my Polidor eye definer brush and a little bit of the Anastasia Brow Powder Duo in Ebony and just work a little bit of that through my brows because this gives a softer effect and looks more natural. I'm just going to blend it throughout my brows to fill in any sparse areas and any gaps. Very little product, I'm not using too much, and I'm just feathering it through my brows. Again, going with the spoolie and work the product through so it gives a softer, more natural effect. Then I can go ahead and start applying my moisturizer. First thing I'm going to apply is my under eye moisturizer, and this is my Complete Eye Renewal Balm from Algenist, and I'm just going to pat that under my eyes to make sure that that area is nice and supple. Then for my facial moisturizer, I'm going to use the Multi-Perfecting Pore Corrector Gel Moisturizer from Algenist and just apply that all over my skin, and I'm going to leave this on so it can sit on my skin and fully absorb for about 5 to 10 minutes. Then while my moisturizer sets, I'm just going to go ahead and apply my eyeshadow. And first I'm going to start out by applying my eyeshadow base. This is Lane Low Paint Pot from MAC, and this is just going to even out my eyelids so that there are no obvious signs of discoloration and it's a smooth and even canvas to work with. I'm also going to go ahead and apply some concealer under my brows to further define the shape as well as add a highlight, and this is my NARS Radiant Concealer and this is the shade Caramel, and I'm applying that with my Maximum Coverage Concealer brush from bareMinerals and then blending it in. Now this is a very simple eyeshadow look, so the first thing I'm going in with is a skin tone color from the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, and I'm going to apply that just in my brow bone and crease area with my NARS No. 3 eyeshadow brush. And I'm just using windshield wiper motions going back and forth to get a nice, soft, diffused look in the crease. Then I'm picking up a lighter shade. This is Salted Caramel, also from the Too Faced palette, and just blending it across my brow bone and highlight area using a large blending brush. This is the J5529 brush from Hakuhodo. Next on the lid, I'm going in with a light natural shade, and this is Naked Dark Pigment from MAC, and I'm just applying that with a MAC 239 eyeshadow brush and just applying that all over my lid for a wash of color. Then to set my highlight, I'm just going to use Well Rested All Over Face Color from bareMinerals under my brow, and I'm applying that with a MAC 252 large shader brush. Now for my eyeliner, I'm going to use the Super Slim Liquid Eyeliner from L'Oreal and apply a nice winged eyeliner on my upper lash line. And this is going to serve as our guide for the glitter. Now I'm going to grab my Stila Magnificent Metal Liner in Metallic Black Tanzanite and apply that just over the eyeliner that we placed down before. And I'm using my Sigma E11 Precision Eyeliner brush to do this. And I mixed the product together in the cap with the Stila Liquid Eye Primer. This is going to create a nice paste to work with. And I'm just going to glide that over the liner. You don't need to use the liner down before, but I like to do that because it gives me a guide. The eyeliner itself is pigmented enough to give you full coverage, but I just like to have a guide down for the shape of the actual eyeliner. Now, as you can see, I messed up, so I'm just going to grab a Q-tip with some makeup remover on it and clean up the shape where I messed up on the lid. And then clean up the outer flick as well. And then where I messed up the eyeliner, I'm just going to apply a little concealer to cover that area and apply some of the eyeshadow over that area again. Then build up the color on that eyeliner so you get the desired result. I'm putting another layer so it appears more purple against the black. Now I'm going to go ahead and apply my L'Oreal Gel Eyeliner along my waterline with my E05 brush from Sigma. Then go ahead and apply your mascara to your top and bottom lashes. I'm using the Dior Iconic Overcurl Mascara. So before I finish up the eyes, I'm just going to go ahead and apply my primer, and this is the Ardency in Americana silicone free primer. I'm just applying that all over my face, and I'm going to allow that to set for a couple of minutes. While the glue on my eyelash is set, I'm going to go in with my under eye concealer, and I'm using the full cover concealer from Makeup Forever, and this is the shade number 12. I'm just going to apply that with my fingers and blend it in. For my eyelashes, I'm using these Andrea strip eyelashes in number 15, and this is a very natural lash, so I'm just applying those with my tweezer. For my foundation, I'm going to apply the Giorgio Armani Maestro foundation. This is the shade number 9, and I'm applying that with a IT Cosmetics Buff-In foundation brush, just buffing it in all over my skin and making sure I have a nice even application.
To set my foundation, I'm going to use the Loose Mineral Powder from Guerlain, and this is in shade 4, called Beige Moyen, and I'm going to set it with a powder puff from NYX, and I'm just applying this in pressing motions all of my face to make sure that I set my foundation in place and it won't budge and move throughout wear. For my lip color, I'm going to start out with Magenta Lip Liner from MAC, which is just a bright magenta lip color, and I'm going to outline my lips and go very slightly outside the natural lip line with this color, and then just feather the color inwards just to give a nice base for the lipstick we're going to put on next. And for the actual lip color, I'm using one of these Everlasting liquid lipsticks from Kat Von D, and this is in the shade LUV, which is a bright purpley magenta shade, and I'm applying that just using the doe foot applicator that comes with the lipstick, but you can use a lip brush if you're more comfortable with that. This shade is going to dry matte, so I'm going to apply another layer to make sure that we have full opaque coverage before everything sets into place, which is going to be a couple of minutes before it dries down completely matte. Then for my cheeks, I'm going to keep it very natural and very neutral, so I'm just using Mood Exposure Ambient Lighting Blush from Hourglass, and I'm applying this with my Chanel No. 2 powder brush and just blending it in and buffing it backwards.
So there you go, guys, that's the completed look. Hopefully you enjoyed this tutorial, picked up some tips and tricks and all that good stuff. As usual, below you'll find links to my Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook accounts that you can follow me there and we can chat. So yeah, I'll talk to you soon because I'm rushing out right now. So hopefully you guys liked this video, and I'll see ya. Bye! Oh, double hands.